I got nothing. Did you get a new hat?
I did.
I don't have a hat today.
It's okay. Sometimes
I'm hatless.
I like to see you shave like freshly shaven dumb. No, it is a new hat. It is a gift from a friend of mine that
I didn't send you that.
Huh?
I didn't send you a hat.
A friend.
Oh.
Not my only friend. Yeah. No. Another friend of mine that also shares my infinity of hats, just like yourself, had one, not this one, had another one that I was like super uber jealous of. But I'm the kind of person where there's certain hats, especially if they're not the basic ones. If somebody else I know has it, I can't buy it. And it's not because of any other reason than I don't want to be like, because it's a very specific, like it stands out. It's a very odd color, bright, and it looks smooth. And I was like, fuck you. Now I can't buy that hat.
Dude, you remember when those hats used to be like $25?
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I haven't taken the tags off. I'm not the wear the hat with the tags guy, but this is literally the first time I put it on, and I was saving it for today, for this moment.
Rip it off. Rip it off.
I'm gonna rip these motherfuckers off, but
like a fucking scab.
This is a $40 snap.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What? So thank you, person that paid for this hat.
Everything's inflating except for my paycheck.
Like they used to be 37, at least. Like they legitimately were $37 last year.
Everything's inflating except for my paycheck.
I thought you were going to say everything's inflating except for my down.
Yeah.
Well, we are sponsored by Blue Chew, by the way. Anybody? No, we're not. I know Jason wishes we were, but
we're sponsored by
it would be cool.
Lover's store brand penis pump.
Lover's store brand. So over the man, I didn't realize my camera was so hot. So
are you wearing pants?
Huh?
Are you wearing pants? Oh. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, actually, dude, shorts.
Dude, that would have been awesome if you would have jumped up and just fucking wham, dude. Fucking big old hammer fucking flashing in front of the camera.
You know what? The thing is, if I did that, I would have had to blur it out, but it would have been worth it because you would have fucking shit your pants. You would have been like, dude, you want to say, you know how many times I've almost lost you laughing? You would have fucking you probably would have fell back in your chair legitimately and choked up your spit.
No, I would have been like, show it again. Show it again.
So we didn't record last week, right?
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Which,
we've been going through some shit, man.
Yeah, we've been going through some shit. But I did an experiment that we talked about on the last podcast, and I am here to tell you it is absolutely 100% false.
Which experiment was this?
Mixing Coke and root beer makes Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah. No. Does it taste good?
No. I mean, it's got it's a different flavor, but I mean, for somebody that actually drinks Dr. Pepper, if you think it tastes like this, all you TikToker, YouTuber people thinking out there like, oh, they fucking try this, click and like it, and fucking it fucking does not whatsoever.
Hey, what's wrong with some high quality H2O?
No, nothing is wrong with that. But like, I don't drink soda very much. If I do, it's usually Dr. Pepper. Every once in a while, I'll have a squirt. We've talked about this before. The squirt is refreshing. Summertime, ice cold squirt, yum, yum, yum. Right? If I'm going to drink something, I want to enjoy it. And I mixed a 2-part, like I said, 2 parts Coke, 1 part root beer. And I even said, well, maybe I remembered hearing this wrong and did it the other way. Absolutely X-nay on the taste like Dr. Pepper coupe. Bullshit.
Well, I knew it couldn't have been possible because it says right there on the can, there's 23 different flavors.
I just had to try it out because you know what's funny? I happen to have Coke and I happen to have root beer. And so I was like, you know what? Got to try it.
You're a soda drinking fool.
No, I'm not actually.
Dude, you always have a soda.
No, for this. But when I'm not here, sitting downstairs, sipping on a scissor. Speaking of scissor,
Sipping on a what?
I have a new bottle.
Oh,
I
not
actually
the Elijah Craig.
Yeah, I bought this for this, and then since we didn't record last week, I was like, I'm gonna have some, and then that's how that went. And that was over last weekend.
I had a very long day. I was gonna stop. I forgot. I got home, and I
you
didn't
know
want
what?
to go back.
Last week when we were gonna record, and we're just like, we're not going to. We were having the same conversation. You were at the store. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get a bottle of the bubbly or whatever, and I was like, well, you know, blah, it's been crazy, and you're like, oh, I can't get it. I was like, just pick it up anyways.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm having a little bit of I'm gonna have 2 fingers worth. That's how you measure whiskey.
Really?
In a fancy whiskey place, yeah, I think they do. Like 2 or 3 fingers. And I'd be like, well, I don't know. I'm a
better make it 4. Oh, I know what happened since the last time we spoke.
What was that? What happened since the last time we spoke?
Fucking Cougs won the Apple Cup. That's what fucking happened.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't just win it. They fucking put the smack down.
You know what?
And
yes,
shame,
you did.
And shame on that interim coach for putting in that poor freshman fucking Heward for his first game in the Apple Cup against a fucking experienced defense.
You know why they
secondary.
Did that? Give him some experience because he knows they're going to get their asses whooped anyways. Huskies are not good this year. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, but do you want your freshman's first game to be that?
Look, if you approach it the right way, say, guess what? This is Apple Cup. Go out there, just let it rip. If you don't pull it off, fuck, it's your first game, man. Our odds.
We've only won 7 years in a row. You know, we don't want to keep that streak going.
No, we don't want.
We're not going to a bowl game. This is our bowl game. But you know what? Go out there and have some fun, kid.
Yeah.
Did you see the? Did you see the still of him on the phone?
I did not.
Oh, dude, I wonder if I still have it.
By the way, you like my shirt?
Super Mario. I like it.
I like cartoons.
I like the old school Super Mario.
Like the 8-bit? I do too.
Oh, even the one after that, Super Mario 2, when he's wearing like the coonskin cap.
Oh, that's Super Mario 3.
Oh, was that 3?
Super Mario 2 was Dreamland. The one where you play the whole game and at the end of the game, Mario wakes up. It was a dream.
Oh, damn it.
Probably never got that far in the game, so you don't know that.
This one was funny. I don't know why that one cracks me up. Ooh.
What does it say? Oh my God.
That's SpongeBob with a boner.
No. Hey, so while you're looking up this picture, I got to tell you this story.
Wait, hang on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh. You're like, I found it.
You can't read the caption, but it says glory hole.
Of course you would think that's the funniest thing in the world.
Hey, you know what the best part about going to Pullman for football games is? It don't matter who the fuck we're playing. Several times during the game, no matter where you are in the stadium, outside the stadium, fuck the Huskies chant will start at some point. Several times. I love it.
That's how much the Huskies are in the Cougs' head, though. You never hear a Cougar suck chant ever unless they're playing
Cam Newton. Fuck the Huskies.
You know what? Fuck Cam Newton is right. By the way, did you happen to see his last game?
No, I did not.
He had a quarterback rating of, I think it's the lowest. It's like 20 or 2.
I'm back.
I'm back. And then you play an actual game, and guess what?
Yeah.
You look like dude.
Fucking, hey, en español, pedazo de mierda. Piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. He's such a bum. He's a worthless bum.
He's garbage.
Goddamn asshole. What is he? Captain Hannistix? I got to tell you a story about shadowboxing bus stop guy.
Oh, you guys got a new coworker?
No, there's actually is not far from the office.
Were you riding the bus?
No,
Oh.
I
No.
I was no. I was driving. I don't remember where I was going. Maybe I was going to lunch or whatever. I'm stopping at a light. You know me. Weird shit happens around me, bro.
Dude, I'm trying
I
to picture
swear to
you
God.
like Corey's just sitting in his car. He's like,
The odds are, if I'm not the first car,
is your head on a swivel? You're just like,
I think I'm always just looking around. I'm always like when I'm driving. I think I've told you the story before. I will always know, if not the make of the car behind me, but the color of the car for sure.
yeah,
And it's just habit.
Rain
So
Man.
I'm usually just like always not like, but I'm just observant, right? And if I wasn't in the front of at the light, like first car on at the light, I probably wouldn't have seen this. I'm sitting at the light, and my hair veers to the left. There's a bus stop, and there's a dude. And you know how long lights are? They're like at least 30 seconds to a minute and a half, depending on the light. And we know all the ones that are like a minute plus feels like an hour. But so I'm there for a significant amount of time, at least 30 seconds. To me, time started standing still when I noticed this guy, because he's there. And it's like he's by himself, the bus stop, you know, the square little booth thing on the bus stop. And he's fucking like, you name it. Like, it's a fucking Rocky movie with one dude by himself. And
Maybe he's
listening to Eye of the Tiger.
Maybe he's getting ready to fight Jake Paul.
This, and it's funny. At this point, I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like trying to get I was reaching for my phone. I was like, oh, the light's probably going to turn green as soon as I grab it. So I was like, I didn't. And then it was like, man, I could have at least got 15 seconds of it. And it's like, fuck. But as I'm standing there, there's a guy walking up the sidewalk, just going to walk right past him. The dude doesn't even fucking flinch. He's just keeps going. And this dude is kind of like looking at him like, you're crazy. And the way that the dude both guys, you could tell. The guy was like, I'm avoiding you, but if you move an inch towards me, I'm probably jumping in the road, getting hit by a car. And the other dude just was like in the zone. Right. And it was so funny to me because he was just like,
that would have been funny if he would have popped that guy walking by, just fucking didn't see him come, just ding.
And then I'm like, as the light turns green, I'm like, I'm still looking at him. So I'm like, not going so fast. I'm just like, hoping that something crazier will happen. But yeah, bus stop guy, shadow boxing bus stop guy. But he was just going fucking crazy. And it wasn't like he was like, when I'm saying shadow boxing, he wasn't like, I mean, he was like, fuck.
What the fuck, dude?
Like, just
like Lakewood
on tensed up, like
Lakewood.
Like,
This is Lakewood.
Yeah, it was pretty close. It was Ralph Hosmer.
Is he wearing a jacket? It's been cold lately. Was he wearing a jacket?
It wasn't. I don't know. It was. I think it was one of the nicer days as of late. Then I don't remember it even raining. So no, I don't think it was cold. But he was just. It was fucking weird, man. Anything crazy like that happened to you?
No.
I'm the only one with. I track crazy, I think.
I mean, we got your typical fucking fentanyl, meth, fucking heroin, whatever they're on, addicts sitting in front of Fred Meyer.
Good.
But that's about it.
It's every store.
It's bad, dude.
Every store. And you know what's the worst? So the other day, I went to go grab some lunch, and first of all, no restaurants are open inside. It's only drive-thrus everywhere. Everywhere.
Really?
Yes. I went to 3 places just because I wanted to go somewhere and get out of my car for a little bit. I had been driving for a while.
Where were you? Seattle?
No, down in Tacoma.
Really?
I went to Taco Time. I know you're not a big fan of that. Their lobby was closed. I went to Wendy's. Their lobby was closed. And where did I go first? I went somewhere. Oh, Burger King. because I haven't had a Whopper in forever. I'm gonna get something. Their lobby was closed. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not sitting through, and the drive-thrus are just fucking ridiculous because. And so I was just like, yeah, unemployment. They're saying it's back up. Nobody's fucking working in restaurants. No fucking. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
hey, nobody's working, but everybody's spending a shit ton of money. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know either. But anyways, yeah, I was going to tell you something else that I got kind of off track there. But I was going to get food. I don't know what I was going to tell you. Restart. Like I was legitimately had a thought. I was like, oh, by the way, I got to mention this. You were saying something that made me think about something, but you were saying, sorry, maybe it'll come back to me.
What was I saying?
Oh, that's right. Bums. Yeah. So outside of all these places, because there's nobody going in and out, there's people like sleeping outside the fucking restaurants, like under the tables where people would normally eat outside, or under the undercovers right by where you could go in, because nobody's going in there.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they're just like, oh, take advantage of the opportunity. Like I drove I went to the Burger King over by our work, and that's it's already in not the greatest area. And of course, you don't know the lobby's closed until you either walk up to the door, or if you look at the door to see if they have a sign that's big enough, then fucking 10 print.
10 font.
Yeah. Like the one at Wendy's, like it looked all open, right? There was cars parked in the parking lot. So I was like, oh, cool. And you walk up to the door, and it's like a regular piece of notebook paper, not even at the top of the door. At the bottom of it, it says lobby closed. And it's about this big. And at first I was like, you got to check the handle, because what if that's fucking old? Locked.
I wonder if it's ever going to get back to normal.
No, there's going to be more restaurants built with drive-thrus only.
Hey, don't have to clean the lobby.
And then
you don't have to clean the lobby. You don't have to fucking let anybody in to come fucking diarrhea all over the fucking wall and clean that shit up.
Yeah, well, we haven't hit the Megatron variant yet. It's a Transformers joke for people out there listening.
The next one's the Xanazanian fucking variant.
That one I would get. That would like, give me that one. Can you just give it to me?
I'll inject you.
Oh, I know you would. We already know this, Jason. You've hit on me many times. So do you watch much TV, like TV at all? No, I don't mean like television shows. I mean like just regular TV at all.
No.
So it's very rare that we do, but every once in a while we'll put on like the Disney Channel for my daughter.
That's not regular TV.
No, but I'm just saying like where you would watch and then commercials would come on.
Oh,
that's what I'm getting at. Just commercials, and there's
NFL when you're watching NFL.
That's actually a good example, actually, because I think that's probably. I was trying to think about where would I have seen these. One of the things I've noticed it's not really recently, but like the fact that advertising for you fucking name it is they're using what social media trends are in their advertising. Like there's like songs, like if you don't know this, you can Google like what are some songs like popular social media songs, or TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and there's songs that people use in their videos. Some of the funny things we watch, they have this song. Most of the time you won't notice it, but when you hear it over and over and over, you notice it. And you're like, oh, that's that same whatever. They started using them in commercials for like, I think Jack in the Box and I mean, not all like food and stuff, but things. And it's just like, we're in this, and we're the old people now. They're advertising to the generation that does this all day long.
Hey, I just got done telling my wife that TikTok was a fucking mental illness. I think that's going to be the next variant, TikTok.
Dude, it's the TikTok variant. Oh my God, TikTok would sue the shit out of the government because they could. And then the government would be like, we own you, remember? And they're like, oh, that's right. Actually, they think of it as free advertising. Anyways, I just thought it was interesting, like the advertising tactics. Some of these are brilliant. Some commercials I see, like there's the I think it's the Progressive commercials where it's like the old man dad that's like trying to teach the people not to be like their parents, like when they go shopping and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? They go,
like when they go to a football game.
Those are really funny. They're
The football
really
game one cracks me up every time.
They're so good.
How much money are they making on parking? We should probably leave in the third quarter. Dude, that was my dad. Totally.
Oh, dude.
Every time we went to a baseball game, I never saw the ninth inning, dude. Ever.
No, because we had to get out of there before the traffic got bad. It's like, how bad is it?
Yeah, we paid to come to the game.
Dude, I've been to so many Seahawks games or Mariners games where we parked in a spot and we're like, man, it's going to take us a long time to get out. It didn't take that long. It's not like missed 2.5 innings of a baseball game that you paid to go see.
Well, I remember being a kid
of a football game.
Countless times going to Angel Stadium, fucking dad's ready to go, fucking top of the 8th. And as we're sitting in line, and there was a shit ton of other people that had the same idea. And we're sitting in line, listening to the radio, and fucking, Angels are down 1 or 2, and they come back and they win. Like, what the fuck? Now I always say
I never leave early, even when I think it's over. I rarely leave early.
For me, it's an event. It
is.
I'm not. I already planned on being out.
Look, I've been to my share of Seahawks games where they get their ass whooped. Right. It hasn't been a really long time, but back in the early 2000s, it happened a lot. And even like the mid 2000s, like after their first Super Bowl, kind of like, oh, it got good, and then they sucked again. Like 2009 was fucking, or 2008, fucking shit, right? Shit biscuits in a bucket is what we called it. Just made that up. But we'd be down like 2.5, 3 scores, and it's going into the fourth quarter, and you'd be like, realistically, it's over.
Yeah.
But there's that one part in your brain, you're like, but if they made a comeback, it would be epic.
Yeah.
And the prime example is, oh God, how many years ago was this? The NFC Championship game against the Packers. Seahawks were playing not good. I think Russ had 6 interceptions in this fucking game.
6?
6. Right?
We're garbage. Have I told you Russell is garbage? He's garbage.
Fucking listen. Because it's kind of hard to say that after what's happening, unless you don't know the end of this story. Seahawks are down. I think it's like 16-3, or actually, I think it might be 16-0. It's like the middle of the third quarter. Right? Go for a fake. Was it a fake punt or fake field goal? One of the two. John Ryan. Yeah, it was a fake field goal because John Ryan was a holder. He's a punter at the time. Took it out, ran to the side, and flipped it up to this lineman. He caught the ball, touchdown, and John Ryan did the whole discount double check thing, like ran up and down the fucking, and it was fucking amazing, right? If you knew who John Ryan was, he was a great punter at the time, and he was very fun, and so that got the crowd going crazy. And then we just kind of slowly chipped away, and then like I don't even remember all the things. Seahawks ended up winning the game in overtime. The very next year, we played the Green Bay Packers. A very similar instance happened, and we came back and won that game. And both of those games, like in the fourth quarter, you're like, oh, this is brutal. The first one I'll never forget because I was hungover as a motherfucker. That game went out the night before because it was like, oh, the NFC Championship game. I got white girl wasted, and I went to bed super late, like not just like late for being out drinking, like. Got back and then just stayed up until like 4:30, and then it was like, oh crap! Woke up late, missed the train to go up to the game because the train left at like 11 o'clock, and I was like 10 minutes away, and I woke up at 11. I'm like, shit! So I had to drive to the game. It's NFC Championship game. I ain't fucking missing this shit. Get up there, everything's crazy. Middle of the third quarter. There's some Packers fans by us, and they're talking shit, as they should. As I enjoy the banter. But then they start being like, you guys should just go ahead and leave. This game is over. And kind of similar to that San Francisco 49er game where when somebody says something like that, I was like, well, now you're on the record. Like, we all know that you're probably right, but what if you're wrong?
Yeah.
And
You
so,
open up a can of worms.
I mean,
Now when
I've
we
already
come back, it's going to be even worse.
by this time it's the third quarter, right? I've gotten rid of the hair of the dog. You know what I'm saying? And I've had a couple of beers. I'm back right on track. Like, let's go. This guy starts talking shit. I say, "Are you sure?" And he says, "Yeah." I said, "Oh man, I hope you're not wrong." And then the miracle happens. Let's just say he didn't want to talk after that.
You guys didn't make friends?
No.
You didn't
He probably still thinks of me.
You didn't exchange numbers?
No, I have that is negative.
That'd be dope if you could text him right now. Like, hey,
remember that time?
I'm doing a podcast right now. I'm talking about that one
idiot.
time.
Hey, idiot. I'm on a podcast talking about your bitch ass. No. So we played last week. What do we call it? Read the music, read lyrics of music lyric reading with Corey and Jason. Reading lyrics with Corey and Jason. I now want to do this again.
Guess the song. And
I'm going to read one to you that's going to be either super fucking easy or it's going to confuse you so bad that you're going to be like, I should know this.
So you just barely told me before you hit record. I haven't had time to even fucking think about anything.
I know. But this might inspire you.
Then I can search.
Like these two songs that I'm gonna read the lyrics to are songs that came on my Spotify random playlist over this last couple of weeks. And I was like, oh yeah, these would be two good ones. Okay. Don't do too much research because I'm gonna start reading. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Gotta loosen up the lingo. Either you're going to get this so fucking quick or you're going to be like fucking stumped. Ready? I shouldn't be laughing. This is not like it's funny. It's just, this is going to test you. This should be one you fucking nail or not. Ready? Whoever appeals to the law against his fellow man.
Fucking either... come on, dude. Come on.
I knew you were gonna get that with like 4 seconds. I know. It's like but I heard that the other day. It came on, and I started laughing. I'm like, I'm doing this on because he's reading it in the beginning. Like, I actually was thinking, like, what if I just played it and pretended like I was saying it, like his voice.
Look, and I didn't even name the song, so comment below.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I know what it is,
but I'm not going to say it.
If you know what it is, comment below.
Corey's
bonus points. If well, no, there's no bonus points. Either you know or you don't.
You know or you know.
You know or you know. Okay, I got another one, but do you got one?
No, not yet.
Okay, this one is kind of this is for some of my my fans out there, right? There's a couple people out there that know this that might be able to figure it out, but I'm just want to read these lyrics because not for any other reason. Like, I think you'll guess it, and if you do, I'll be really impressed. You ready? You ready?
Yeah. And I go next.
I'm not going to start from the beginning because it's almost a dead giveaway. The last one I did, but then on this one, I gotta get in the character. Hold on. It's gonna be really hard for me not to sing it. So I'm gonna read it very just deadpan. I want your body to the very last drop. I want you to holler when you want me to stop. I want the night for me and you.
Nobody.
There it is.
Nobody.
So if you don't know this, we might have spoken about it before. I absolutely crushed that song.
Do you in karaoke? Really?
Oh, yeah. There's a certain individual that actually a couple individuals that that have seen this live and in person. I'll let them just speak for me when I say that I enjoy doing that one more than most people should. And I can do a lot of different things.
You can't do it right now.
It's not the same. It's not really the same, but it's like you got to sing it with like hold on. Like you got to I'm going to see if I could find the instrumental real quick. Like, just listen to that. Can you hear that?
Yeah, lick your lips too. You gotta do the bottom lip bite.
Come on. Oh yeah, dude. I might just make this my ringtone, just so it rings like this when somebody calls me. When you call me, it'd be like. Oh, I hope there's like the background vocals. Oh.
Is this the karaoke version?
Yeah. Oh, dude. You know what I was thinking? If we could figure out a way to throw a members only party for the podcast, meaning the subscribers.
And so you, me, and like Michelle?
Yeah. You, me, Michelle, and Harry, Big Harry's.
Oh, and no, Jason, my buddy Jason.
Yeah, we could do it. We could do a members only karaoke night out. You can participate. I won't. No, we could. You could participate or not, but it would just be a good. Like what I'm saying is like we could be whatever we want it to be. We'll just get around, have a few drinks, throw some darts, play some pool. I don't give a shit. Sing some karaoke because you know me, I'm all about it.
Edward 40 Hands.
Edward 40 Hands the same night. Can you do Edward 40 Hands in a bar?
I don't know. That'd be a dope ass bar. We should open a bar called Edward 40 Hands, and that's all we serve. Just fucking shit ton of duct tape and fucking.
Dude. No joke.
You know how many fights we did? People just getting bottles bashed over their head.
Hold on here. Holy fuck. Do you know how what's his nuts when he invented Facebook? How he probably felt when he came up with the idea? You open a fucking bar in Vegas that's called Edward 40 Hands with that's the thing. You're telling me not every fucking douchebag in America is coming there? And the thing is if you get people to go there, it's $20 a 40, right? You don't have to buy two. But
you don't have to buy two?
If you buy two, you have a possibility to get them free and your picture on the Hall of Fame. If you do them something, dude, I'm telling you, this is a fucking great idea.
We'd have to make it safe, though. Isn't it like Colt 45 or fucking Schlitz?
Colt 45 or 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need.
Didn't they have like a 32 or a 40 in a plastic bottle? One of those did. I remember a plastic 40.
Yeah, no, Edward. Yeah, they're plastic. Most of them are plastic, actually.
No.
Yes.
Since when?
Since forever.
When I was a kid, they were all glass.
Old English in glass anymore. I don't think.
What?
I haven't seen them.
I've only ever.
You remember when I was? Remember when I was in Oregon and I took a picture of a bunch of 40s because we had just started talking about this. And I was like, oh snap! And we were like laughing. They were all plastic bottles. Swear to God. Now most of them are grossness, but they had like Mickey's. Yeah. And guess what? If you open a goddamn bar in Vegas and said, hey, our thing's going to be Edward 40 Hands. We wanted to sell 40 ounces of beer. And we went to beer companies and said, hey, will you make us plastic bottle versions? And they'd be like, okay.
Dude, somebody's going to take my idea.
No, I can cut this out if you really think it's a great idea. But I don't think anybody, dude, at least then we'll know somebody's listening.
I better, you know what? I'm going to secure the website right now.
Edward 40 Hands. .com.
Oh, whatever that movie theater.
Come get fucked. You'd have to be like, come get fucked up. Otherwise, people would get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, snap, Edward 40. I'm going to get fucked.
Oh, shit.
And then you walk in and they'd be like, I'm about to get fucked up. And then you play, nobody. And people's like, oh, shit. Best part is when I did this in front of a couple people that know, they didn't know it was coming. And this it was not my first rodeo. I've done it before. They had no idea.
How do you keep a straight face, dude? I couldn't get through more than 3 lines.
You've got it. We got to make this happen. Members only, night out. I'm telling you, I know if we planned it right. If we planned it right, they would be off the hook. It'd be a lot of fun.
All right. How about me now?
You go for it.
You want verse 1 or verse 2?
Verse 1.
I like verse 2.
You gotta go verse 2. Fuck. Why'd you ask me then if you don't fucking?
What are you, my wife? You're gonna say verse 2. I'm like, yes.
What are you, my wife? You're like asking opinion and like, well, do you want the good or the bad? Well, give me the good first. I'm gonna tell you the bad first. I'm like, what the fuck did you ask me for? In case it just lined up. Go ahead.
All right. Oh,
let me get my thinking cap on.
I'm the Peter Piper of the 1980s. Got a long, hard dick for all the ladies. I don't care if you got 3 babies. You can work the stick in my Mercedes.
I know the lyrics.
If you want to blow, just let me know. We can go backstage at the end of the show. I'll look at you and you will look at me with my dick in my hands as you fall to your knees. You know what to do because I won't say please. Just nibble on my dick like a rat does cheese.
I know some of those parts. I mean, I never heard the last part that you read. I don't think it sounds like that. I want to say C8 everything. And I
wonder if we're going to get copyright strike on that. We'll find out.
Well,
we call it Amtrak, but some call it train.
I know what I give this 00000 fucks I give. I mean, at least we could get attention then. Like, sorry guys, last week's episode was striked out by the copyright infringement because we, ripped off.
Dude, you remember how fucking like mind-blowing 2 Live Crew was back then, screaming about fucking pussy.
That was extreme.
Yeah, dude.
And you know why that's funny now?
I remember I used to hide this fucking cassette tape underneath my mattress so my dad fucking wouldn't find it.
Yeah, but now there's songs like this. Do you know this song?
Yeah.
Not this.
Certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy. Make that
horrible song. I don't care if we get striked for that shit because the same people that think this is deserved of album of the year were trying to say that Baby It's Cold Outside was offensive and inappropriate because they talked about the guy trying to take advantage of a girl. Are you fucking kidding me? You can make anything you want it to be. Baby It's Cold Outside? Okay. You know what? If you want to go like this and dissect everything, yeah, you could probably find it. But that song is not even like, think about it. That's the world we're living in right now.
You mean you don't let your daughter listen to that when she's trying to go to bed? Put on some music in the background, play WAP in the background.
No. That's the song we play when she goes to bed.
Daddy, can you play WAP?
When she goes to bed, then we go into the other room and it's like
oh. That's what
dance. We turn on the black lights and just like fucking.
That's when Mrs. Corey comes in singing that.
I honestly don't even think she's probably heard anything but other than what I've played are like, listen to this shit. Inappropriate. And I'm a dude that grew up listening to some shit. But that, I mean, have you listened to it? Have you actually listened to the lyrics? Like, it's kind of like,
No.
what? Like, I get it. Edge. You're trying to be, this is not edgy. It's just, all right. I'd rather listen to something a little bit more tasty. Name that tune, Jason.
I don't know the name, but it's George Michael. Is he singing about another guy?
What?
Is he
Couldn't
singing
hear you
about
over.
another? Is he singing about another guy?
I would imagine so.
Probably, yeah.
But in a way, back then, to where it could be taken either way. Shocker. By the way, correction, that is not.
Oh, you got super loud, bro.
Oh, it's probably because of my mic.
Oh, yeah.
Is it because of that? Maybe I should sit back here. Is this better back here? I did that before.
Yeah, it's like super loud now.
Is it super loud still?
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I. Hold on. I'm going to try something that I did before. See if it helped. Because I don't think it did. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
But it's different, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I unplugged my microphone and I'm plugging it back in.
Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in.
That song.
Ooh.
And is that not better?
No. Can you turn down the dial there?
Try.
The Chingadera?
Does that work?
Yeah, that's more better.
Okay. I don't know why it happened. Why that
But
does.
now I'm probably because you had the phone so close to it, so it adjusted to pick up more. See, now you're super quiet,
What about now?
super loud,
Okay, there.
tiny bit more.
Down more?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we'll make it work.
We'll make it work. I'll try not to scream so much. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I don't know what's going on with my microphone. Hopefully it's better. Mo better.
Oh, my bad. I have my lipstick out.
Oh, I saw that. Very subtly. You had your lipstick out very subtly. We were talking about George Michael, and I wanted to correct you. That song is not by George Michael. That song is by Wham.
Oh, well, it's George Michael singing.
Yeah, I know. But technically, Wham did that song.
Whoa.
It's being one of those stupid ass annoying people. They're like, technically, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Is George Michael singing? Like you said, George Michael singing? Okay. I don't care if it's Justin Timberlake and In Sync. It's still Justin Timberlake. Okay. Because nobody knows who other guys are.
I haven't heard from Justin Timberlake in quite some time. Where's he been?
Probably making babies.
Think so?
I don't know. He's got a ton of money. I'm sure he's going to come out on this No More Rona tour. Like, whatever, whenever they decide that this is over.
Baby, bye, bye,
Megatron
bye.
variant and Optimus Prime came in. Killed it. I don't know. So I have one other thing that I want to make sure we talk about before we get too far along. Freeloaders. Do you know any freeloaders? How do you think it feels for them to contribute absolutely nothing to society?
I don't understand. I don't understand. Are you trying to put me in a bad mood before I go to bed?
No, but
I don't get it, dude. I do not
it drives
understand.
me absolutely.
Shit. I don't know how they can go to bed at night. I don't.
The worst is that they think they also then have an opinion about everything.
No, they're the victim. It's narcissistic behavior, is what it is.
It's fucking crazy.
It's
like
next subject.
How many months old are you? Do you know?
Fuck, I don't fucking know.
You don't know how many months old you are?
I'm
Look,
gonna do the math.
well, I did mine. I actually forgot, and I should have had it right off the top of my head. I thought I had it, but mine's easy to do. But I'm 484 months old. 484 months old, man. The next time you go somewhere and they ask how old you are, you should answer in months.
How old are you?
Hey, how old are you? 484 months. Like, people when they
How
say
do you figure that? February.
how many years old are you? Times 12, and then add any months since your birthday. That's how many months old you are. So I'm 40. So I do 40 times 12. And then since August, it's been what, 3 or 4 months? So
Yeah.
484 months.
Well, I'm 526 months.
Oh, look at you. You're getting so big. What size shirts do you wear? 584 months?
526T.
I think that's how they should size shirts. Make you feel old as fuck. When does that change? 6 months, and then it's like what?
What?
It's like 5 and 6 t-shirts for my daughter. And when does that change to like being a small for like when does that change happen? I don't know. I've never done this before. And I started thinking about it. Like we're buying stuff for her for Christmas. I was like, what if we got her some clothes? I was like, I wouldn't know what the fuck size to buy her for summer clothes. What size is she going to be there? Is it going to be that she's I don't know.
Dude, it's been so long. I don't remember if I.
She's
I raised my kids, my girls on my own.
Yeah.
Their mother was fucking zero help. I will never forget, dude. I'd take them school shopping before the school year every year. I take them to Kohl's. All 3 girls. It's in the kids
You
section.
mean Mervyn's?
No, it was Kohl's.
Was it Kohl's down there? We didn't get Kohl's up here.
No, it was Covington. It was Covington.
No, I know, but Kohl's isn't that long ago. I guess your daughters aren't that. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh, they are. I mean, my oldest is going to be 23.
No, I know, but I feel like Kohl's has only been here for like less than.
No, they've been here for a while.
No, they
at
have.
least
That's what I'm
at
saying.
least
But in my
11, 12
brain,
years.
I was like, they haven't even been here that like 10 years, and I just realized that math would make sense because.
So
that's why I said. That's why I stopped talking.
So
I don't always have the right answers.
the girls are picking out clothes. I take them into the fitting room, and it's a typical fitting room. You walk in, and then there's stalls with doors, so you can have privacy in your own little deal.
Right.
Single dad, 3 little girls. There's a mom in there with her daughter. They start walking out, or she comes up to me and she's like, "Excuse me, sir, you're making my daughter very uncomfortable. You need to step out." I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch. Like, I'm not fucking peeking underneath the door, you fucking dumb cunt. I don't want you fucking close the goddamn door or go in there with her, you fucking idiot." Oh, dude, it fucking pissed me off, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I can still picture her fucking stupid fucking dumb face. Ugh. Like, seriously, you don't see me. I'm here with 3 little girls. Like, what the fuck do you think I'm doing? You know?
What's her name, Karen?
Probably.
She was probably the first Karen.
For this story, let's just call her cunt. How about that?
Man, you got fired up quick just thinking about it.
You started it with that freeloader bullshit, dude.
It's the same type of person. The people that are always looking for handouts, no matter what. Like,
yeah. No,
I don't
handouts
know.
and
like I don't. Okay, we're not going to talk about freeloaders in that general, but like, it's a different type of person to be like always okay with free stuff. Like, they would rather not pay for something. Like, there's a reason the word advertising when they say buy one get one free. How it works? All you're doing is paying more for the one thing. Instead of discounting where you buy one, you have to buy 2 of them because they're trying to move inventory. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't care if it's a goddamn Whopper from Burger King or fucking, Pringles at Safeway, right? Free. The word free is amazing, right? Or 50% off. Sounds.
It's one of my favorite words.
No, I get it.
And it makes it even better when it's combined with beer.
Right. Free beer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in. Right. But like what I'm trying to say is like I don't care how fucked up things would get in my life. You would never be able to, you would never see me on the side of the road with the fucking sign. Right. Or I'll suck your dick. No, never gonna happen. Right.
Never?
No. You know why? Because I have
Not with them DSLs you got there? With them soup coolers you got there? You put them bad boys to work.
I've never heard the term soup coolers before. No, I know what you were talking about. Anyways, but like there's people that do that. They don't have to because they'd rather get money. Right. Like I have a story. I might have told this before. If I hadn't,
You ain't hustling, you ain't trying.
No, I was at Subway years ago. This was pretty recent, like within the last year. And as I pull up, getting out to go inside, a guy comes up. He's like, "Hey, man." He might as well have been like, "Hey, man," but he wasn't actually like a crackhead.
Let me guess. You got some spare change so I can feed my family?
He was like, "Hey, man, I'm just trying to get something to eat, man. You got like any spare change? Like, I'm just trying to, you know." And he was like, and honestly, like, I was like,
a piece of your bread from your sandwich and throw it at him.
No, I hadn't got a sandwich yet. I hadn't even walked in the goddamn store yet. And the reality is like, I was just like, no, man, I don't. That's just what I say. No,
but if you're willing to wait, once I get my sandwich, I'll feed you like a baby bird. I'll chew it up and spit it in your mouth.
So go inside. Don't think much of it. It happens all the time, right? Next thing you know, this guy comes in with somebody else. He talks somebody into buying something, right? So he comes inside, but there was like they just go like I'm ordering my sandwich. You know how Subway works? You go in, you see your sandwich artist, and put your sandwich together, and you work your way down the line, and you go to the cash register, and then they ask you, you want chips and a drink, and you say no, and they say, what about cookies? And then you say no. And
wait, you missed the most important part. If you pick any other bread other than Italian herbs and cheese, you're fucking
you're an idiot. That is the only one. Like that is it. They had one for a while that was like a garlic on something else.
Dude.
Pretty good. But no, the Italian herb and cheese is the bomb.
It all tastes like cardboard though.
No, that's not what we're talking about. Let's not get that sidetracked here.
Okay, sorry.
We only got a 2-hour podcast this week.
Sorry.
Oh. So I'm like in the middle of ordering my sandwich, and this guy comes up with somebody else, and they just go to the cash register. And so the person that's running the cash register is like, "Oh, hey," and the dude's like buying the guy's soda, which is fucking nice, right? Dude, as soon as the cashier scans the fucking soda, the dude just grabs it and it's like bounces. Doesn't say thank you. Doesn't say shit. Like you got a soda, huh?
He was embarrassed.
No, not like that. He was like, yeah. Bounced out the door. The dude's like, I haven't even paid for it yet. And I looked over at the guy. I'm like, you're the idiot. Hey man, I need some money. And I'm sorry for everybody out there that gives money to panhandlers and thinks you're doing good. You're not.
I refuse.
Because you know what? If someone is genuinely, this is 100% true. I'm talking to everybody out there. If somebody genuinely needs help, there are places to go to get help. You don't stand on the corner of 7-Eleven going, hey man, I'm really just trying to get home to my family. Or you don't need just a couple bucks of gas so I get to Portland because that's where I'm moving. I'm going to flying fuck. I saw you last week, you cocksucker. Dude, when somebody asks me and I recognize them from the week before and they ask me the same fucking thing, I don't hesitate. I said, hey, you know what? You asked me the same thing last week. You might want to get out of here.
Don't I know you?
Hey, do I know you? Oh, here, let me give you $100. You want $100? No, I'm sorry, $100. I'm sorry, my pronunciation's wrong. Fuck you.
What did I hear today? Here, let's wait here for a second and see if a fuck falls in my hand so I can give it to you.
Wow, that's good.
You know what? Another good saying. Another good saying I heard, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm not even going to say it right. I know I'm not.
Cantaloupe.
What is the best thing or person? No, what the fuck? How did it go?
Is this like the facade thing? Where you're never gonna remember the whole time.
No, it was
Or a
something about
facade.
you. I'm trying to say it right, but I'm just gonna fucking.
Just say it.
I'm just gonna butcher it. What's the best thing to sell during a gold rush? Or best thing to provide during a gold rush? Or
Hands. Best thing to sell.
or it's more lucrative to sell picks and shovels during a gold rush than it is to hunt for gold.
Right.
You know, because so few people strike it rich.
Or mask.
But everybody needs a fucking pickaxe, right?
Or a mask or decals that say mask.
It had something to do with the 1800s fucking.
No, I know what you're talking about. Like today's mask and decals that say mask.
They were talking about the California gold rush. I was watching something because I'm really in the history shit like that. I was watching this thing and they were talking about, they were comparing inflation, what we're going through now, to back then, where all these people were coming in from the East just with gold fever. So these guys started selling fucking pickaxes for fucking $60, $70, $80.
Yeah.
Back then, today money, that's fucking $300-$400, and people were fucking eating them up, dude. I was like, dude,
it's like, you know what it is right now? You know what? I got right now current event realistic thing that is applies, and it is that same thing. Right now, you buy an Xbox or a PlayStation 5, you'll pay double, if not.
Yep.
Because they're hard to come by, and it's Christmas, and there's fuckers on fucking eBay that got 6, 7, or 8 of these things, and it's just because they're just trying to make money. For everybody that gets a good deal on eBay, there's some guy out there working his ass off just to find these things, just to sell them.
I don't trust eBay.
Well, I don't either.
I used to back in the day, not anymore.
No, there's certain things I will not buy on there anymore at all. And electronics, like a big purchase like that, sorry, man. Nope. I'm trying to find it like a little.
I'm getting my ass a receipt, dog.
Well, yeah, but like, yeah, but I like, you can find some stuff that's hard to find. Like, okay, cool. I don't mind spending the same what it costs brand new for it again, because it's like I really want that or whatever.
I'll buy a baseball card.
But there's a guy selling PlayStation 5s. And I know you're not a video game guy, but a PlayStation 5 brand new is like $500-$600 depending on the one you're getting, and they're like running for like $1,200 on eBay.
Are you a video game guy?
Kind of. Yeah. I like playing. If you know anything about video games, I'm a big like
COD.
No, I like Nintendo.
Minecraft.
Like Nintendo games, just in general. Like they're the gameplay and the creativity. Like you said, Mario. Like so simple, but you can play for hours. Remember?
What's the other? Smash Bros. You ever play that?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, but like I know what you're talking about. I like Zelda though. The new Zelda, probably one of the greatest games ever played.
Really?
Breath of the Wild. Oh, fantastic! It's open. Like you can go anywhere, do anything, but you have to do certain things to kind of go through the game, dude. It's fantastic. I've probably played it a couple times. I haven't played it in a while, but I also like the Fallout series. What are you doing?
Whistling the Zelda song.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were trying to hear yourself because you were holding your thing.
The original fucking Zelda.
Yeah, but like it's fantastic. Breath of the Wild is a fantastic fucking game. It really is. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun to play, but it's not like these Call of Duty.
Dude, I get the first person shooters. I get fucking motion sickness.
So the closest.
And now I'm that old guy now where I'm like moving the controller, fucking like.
Yeah, I like Fallout, the Fallout series. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I got really into that.
What about Red Dead Redemption?
I actually just got Red Dead Redemption 2 pretty recently.
My daughter played.
I started playing, and I mean, I'm like.
But now she plays the online version. There's an online version.
Yeah, but like, it is crazy. Like on this fucking TV, It's like watching a goddamn movie.
Yeah.
It's like fucking 4K. I'm like, what the shit? Like my wife was up here, we were up here, and I was just playing because I just got it. So I was like, I was playing for a little. It's like a movie.
Dude,
It's fucking cool.
My oldest daughter's boyfriend,
Uh-huh.
he's really into Madden.
I haven't played Madden in years.
Dude, the game, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can build an all Madden team, right? You can draft all these players, custom fucking teams. And you heard of these NFTs now. He was selling his Madden team back in the day. He'd build it, and at the end of the season, he'd turn around and sell it for $600-700, dude.
Oh,
people
were
were
building it because you have to earn points and shit.
Yeah, and people would buy that shit, dude.
I had no idea. That's a lot of time, though.
It's just like these NFT non-fungible fucking tokens or whatever. This digital art that they're selling people, and people are buying it. Digital real estate. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you fucking stupid? Like,
dude,
people are getting rich. I guess I'm the stupid one for not selling digital real estate.
Okay, like I don't even know what that is. That's how in the game.
It's like a fake home on the fucking internet. You sell it to somebody, and somebody will buy it. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about something I know about, because I'm like literally, it's like, okay, like I'm not very like, I like video games, especially like I have some arcade games back here. I got NBA Jam and Golden Tee. Okay. And there's others that I want. Like I want to get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one someday.
You got that Centipede dog?
No, I want that Centipede dog, but I want to get Pac-Man and all of them. Like I just don't have much more room up here. Like it's not that big. But if I had more room, I'd probably get some. I want a real pinball machine one day. Not just any one, like a legit one, like an Indiana Jones one.
Dude, well, you're looking at like $5,000-6,000.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. But they're cool.
Yeah.
Or you just break into a restaurant that's got one that doesn't have a good security system. I'm joking, because they are literally thousands of pounds. Even if you did, you would be like, how the fuck are we going to get this shit out of here? And then you kill that. The alarm goes off because fuck.
Speaking of that.
Speaking of. Hashtag
speaking of. I was listening to the City of Covington Planning Commission meeting. I've listened to 2 of them now. Yeah, I'm that fucking guy, boring. But so we got this development that they're building up here.
Oh.
And the developer promised a certain amount of police officers for every certain amount of thousands of square foot of commercial space they built.
Okay.
So one of
trying to figure out the relation to pinballs and this, but go ahead.
Oh, what you were talking about breaking and entering?
I'm just joking. I'm just busting your shit. Go ahead.
So one of the commissioners, he brings up, he's like, I hate to be the pessimist in the room, but Maple Valley, Covington is supplemented by King County Sheriffs, and the Maple Valley division of King County Sheriffs are down like 4 to 5 officers right now. And they can't find good entry-level officers to hire. So if they're shorthanded, how are we going to hire once you guys start developing this real estate? And we already need police officers, because if you remember the last time we had a power outage, someone fucking smashed the front window of the jewelry store of right next to Safeway here in Covington.
Right.
Power went out. Somebody smashed the window of the jewelry store and fucking stole everything and fucking ran.
Yeah, why?
The alarm was down. I was like, holy shit, dude! I didn't hear about that up until recently. I'm like, wow. Like, back to freeloaders.
You know why you didn't hear about it?
Power goes down. You're like,
they wanted to get their alarm fixed so it wasn't fucking on the power grid before they told everybody what happened. Otherwise, the next time the power went out, somebody else was going to do it.
Well, there's another hobby shop close by. Also, they sell remote control cars. And
RC.
shit. Yeah, they've been broken into several times, dude. And we're in commercial door opening business.
Right.
Have a fucking hollow metal back door where somebody pried up the fucking bottom corner, dude. Straight folded it like a piece of paper. I saw pictures. I'm like, what the fuck? How the hell is that even possible?
What?
Yeah. Bottom of the door, dude, underneath the lock. Just picked it up and folded it over.
How did they crawl through?
Yeah,
Or
they crawled through
Jesus.
and stole like fucking $1,400 worth of fucking RC fucking cars.
You know, this is going back to there's people that will steal, that will work harder to steal,
Right?
just to work for it. Earn it. You piece of,
Get a fucking
you know
job.
what? I don't think I'm going to offend anybody that's listening to this right now, but if that's you, you're worthless.
Piece of shit.
And come at me, I'll put you in your place.
Pedazo de mierda.
These knuckles. I'll do the, you know what? I'll give you a 12 knuckle shuffle. That's what we'll call it. 12 knuckle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 knuckle shuffle.
1, 2, 3.
Because when you hit backhand somebody, you ain't hitting them with your thumb.
Okay.
You think I was just gonna throw out 12 knuckle shuffle and I've never done the math?
Yeah. You talk a lot of shit though, you know?
B-I-H. 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 Piece of shit. Anyways, yeah, no, I mean,
Pedazo de mierda.
freeloaders, man, or people that are just always trying to cut corners or get stuff for free or to try to like not pay for stuff or to try to always rip people. I don't know. People that try to, I don't know. And then for all those people, there's still genuinely good people out there. There are, but it's overshadowed both ways. Huh?
I'm pointing at you.
Oh,
No, wrong way. Other way. Other way.
no,
Other way.
this on the screen, which is what matters. I'm pointing at you right now.
No, you're not pointing at me right now.
I am. You were pointing at me. Look, right now, put your finger right here on the other side, the opposite side of what you think this is. There might have been an explosion.
Wait,
Hold on.
explosion. Right?
1, 2, 3. Oh. I'm gonna have to do that now. Damn it. Anyways, let's see. I think I got the last note that I wanted to talk about, but I know that song. You want me to call it, name that tune? Pony by Genuine. How awesome.
Dude,
Am I right? Am I right?
I didn't even play a second.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Dude, you
Did I
fucking
not
perked.
nail that
You
shit?
perked this, dude. 1 second.
Yeah, dude.
You perked up like a motherfucker. Oh, that's my song. That's my song.
Dude, not my song, but okay, you know what? We're gonna test you out too. I'm gonna see. This is a brilliant song, man. I should do this karaoke. Oh, I could karaoke the fuck out of that song too.
Yeah. Dude.
I'm just a bad looking for a partner. Someone knows how I. Oh yeah, I can get down with that.
Dude, I
Michelle,
listened-
you gotta help us plan this night out or the members only night out. Go ahead and start organizing it. Preferably sometime in 2022. The next couple weeks gonna be nuts though. But let's make it happen. Kevin. Okay. Continue.
What the fuck was I saying? Oh, there's a I guess he's kind of rockabilly, Americana, whatever you want to fucking talk about, blues, R&B, soul, guitar player, singer,
Okay.
songwriter I listen to. His name is JD Mcpherson. I've seen him several times.
I've heard that name. You might have told me about him. You had to have. That name sounds familiar.
I've seen him and his band several times. One of the times I saw them, that was their walkout song coming out on the stage. Dude, the crowd fucking went nuts, dude. And then they, their first song just fucking destroyed the fucking place.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, that's the best shit I ever seen in my life. Like, who would have thought? Especially that they come out and they play like R&B, soul kind of rock, Americana music, and they come out to Pony by Genuine, dude.
Do you think Genuine ever thought that he'd be a walk-up song? That song would ever be somebody's walk-up song or anything?
Do you know of any other song that Genuine has done?
That's a good point. Okay, I'm gonna test you out here. Oh, I gotta turn my volume back up.
I was putting my ear to my microphone, fucking idiot.
Hold on, ready? Let's see how fast you name this one. Oh, I'll give you a little more.
I can't hear it.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Be fair.
Can't hear it.
Can you hear it?
It gets loud and then it
Okay,
fucking drops off.
Hold on, let's try it again. Let me turn this. This might mess up the mic, and if it does, fuck it.
We're almost done anyways.
Oh, we're probably almost done. We'll end on a couple songs. Can you hear it? Fuck it. Funny story about this.
So fresh and so clean.
Every time I go get my haircut, I come home and I roll in the summertime. I turn all my windows down. My wife will be outside with my daughter, and I'll just roll up. I'm like, I'm not joking either. And she'll be like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, and she about pissed for piss the first time I did it. I was like,
Ooh.
"What?
Mrs. Corey, what were we gonna talk about? Ah.
What? I forget.
Christmas party, Mrs. Corey.
Oh. Is this how you want to end the podcast?
Should we save it for next week?
No.
Keep them.
Mm-mm.
No, I said we save it for next week.
Save it for next week? Okay, you know what? Next week, do not let me forget, Jason. This plays a part. And this is why it came up. Because I was telling you how I bought a bottle of this, and the last time I had it of any significance was a Christmas party back in like 2000 and I think 17.
Maybe we can lure some people back next week. They're like, "Fuck, we got to hear
Next
Mrs.
week,
Corey
I'm
Christmas
going to tell
party
you
story."
the last. Well,
I don't think I've ever been to a Christmas party. Yes, I have. I take that back, but nothing crazy.
this was a good one. I drank a whole bottle of this in about 2.5 hours.
Dude,
3 hours maybe. Let's be generous. Like 3 hours. I drank.
I just saw some like TikTok or something of this chick doing a fucking whole
By
bottle.
the way, this week's episode is brought to you by Lunch Craig. Small batch bourbon. Delicious as fuck. If you want to send me just one bottle, it would be worth it. I would be more than happy. Lunch Craig. LunchCraig.com. Everybody buy it.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
No, I seen some TikTok where this chick fucking does a fifth of Jose Cuervo Silver, dude, and she does it with a straight face, dude. She guzzles the whole fucking 750 milliliters.
Jose Cuervo Silver.
Yeah,
water. Oh my god! Let me get all clear alcohol. And you know what? Even if it's
I'm pretty sure she shows that it's sealed. All right, I'm gullible. Sorry.
No. I'm not even saying that. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. Now I feel like a fucking idiot.
If it's true, that person is stupid. Because why?
Why not?
The best thing you can do is what? Drink it, and you're like, hey, look at me. Or you can go the opposite way. You can die of alcohol poisoning. Hey,
well, it's trying to lead in that maybe that's what Mrs. Corey did at the Christmas party.
Mrs. Corey drank 3 bottles of wine.
3? I thought you said 4.
No, I don't think it was 4. I never said 4. That's a lot.
I thought you said 4.
Or had a bottle of wine.
Well, hey, she is from Western Washington, and Western Washington University. They really know how to party up there.
I can't wait to see her. Hey, so come back next week. We're going to talk about this party.
Mrs. Corey's getting on going on
telling
blast.
you the story is worth it because there's a lot into it, and I gave you a couple of things on it, but I could elaborate a little bit more. But
You know, it would be awesome. You have
that?
a week. You want some homework to make flashcards. So while you're telling the story, you hold up fucking pictures, or like little drawing, you know,
Hey.
like courtroom drawings. So then and then you hold up the
Speaking
drawing.
of courtroom drawings, why is that's all we've seen from the Maxwell butts and nuts fucking case?
The federal something or other. They don't televise federal court cases or something. Oh, and did you see that Twitter blocked? There was an account on Twitter that was just tweeting about the case or about
I'm sure they blocked it. Yeah,
and they fucking banned it or did something.
Okay,
they did something.
I'm gonna ask you a hypothetical question, and I want you to answer me 100% honestly. I don't feel like you need to lie. Just say what you genuinely would do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I was in a contest where I got the most votes so I could be in Elijah Craig's next commercial that's going to be showed during the Super Bowl. And if I got that, I would get not only that and a lifetime supply of Elijah Craig, but I would also get $1 million. And then I would be in a couple more commercials for them. Right? And it was in a contest. The contest was I'd have to get votes from people. Right? You don't have to do anything. And you were like, I like this guy, not so much as you. Right? But I came to you and said, I'll give you $10,000 if you get 10 people to vote for me. Would you do it?
Why not?
Exactly. Right?
Huh. That's easy.
When people say things aren't about money, just take what I just said, turn it into anything you want. It doesn't affect me, but this person's giving me money.
Yeah.
Why would I care? like legitimately. If somebody comes up to me and asks me for my bag of garbage in my garbage can, and they say I'll give you $100 for it, I'd laugh and say, "Have at it."
Yeah. I'll give you a deal.
Right?
You
telling me you wouldn't sell some of your garbage for $100? You're lying. You would. Why wouldn't you? It's fucking garbage. I don't mean like something you're planning on throwing away. Like literally rotten eggs and coffee grounds and shit.
Yeah, but the updated flux capacitor has the little fucking deal on there where you can put banana peels and fucking eggshells in there.
It's true. But I'm not talking about banana peels because I don't put those in there. You know what I'm saying? I keep my leftover Pepsi and my banana peels for the flux capacitor. You know what I'm saying? But no, think about it though. People are so dense. Like money does a lot of things to people. Somebody asks the guys like, "Hey, would you be gay for a day for $10 million?" The guy goes, "No." He goes, "Well, how much would it cost you?" And the guy said, "Nothing." Meaning he would do it for no money. And then he realized what he said, and that was funny. Because the guy was like, "Oh, gay." That was funny. Anyways, so it was just like, dude, I'm sorry. There's a limit to everybody. I think we've talked about this before.
Where are you going with this?
What I'm saying is like people think that money doesn't buy publicity or no publicity. Yeah. Why did Twitter take it down? Just do we know?
No, they violated something.
Violated what? They figured out a way to make it violate it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They also did knock people off for saying "Let's Go Brandon" too much. Oh, I got a good one. Don't let me forget about "Let's Go Brandon." Right? They've blocked people because "Let's Go Brandon" is inappropriate. Man, I saw a lot of fuck Trump shit for a long time. They never got.
Still do.
You still do. Right? Like, hey, people, all 8 viewers out there. The problem that we have is that you guys are like, I shouldn't say
what we have here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. Well, you get what we have here today.
People are smart. Listen, people are smart. A group of people are stupid. If you don't believe me, go to a concert, right?
Or a Seahawks game.
Or a Seahawks game,
Or Mariners
Cougar
game.
or Mariners game.
Fuck you.
Any
Take that
dude.
back.
If anything, the Cougars apply more than anything.
No.
Win or lose, Cougs boost. Come on, that's your
Yeah.
fucking.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Now I don't disagree with this. Guess what? Seahawks. That's the only reason to go. Okay, beer and shit.
Still haven't been invited.
I know. Actually, we're probably not going to the next home game because it's the day after Christmas, and it's probably gonna be hard. We're getting so much stuff from my daughter. Though. No, I'm going. Number 2. No, I don't know. We haven't thought about. Me and my buddy Chris were talking about it today. We're like, should we try to sell our tickets because it's the day after Christmas? So if we're gonna sell them, like somebody would probably really like to give those to somebody for Christmas. So we're like, So he's gonna look into it, but we haven't decided yet. 100%. We probably will. But anyways, I lost my train of thought now. Fucking people are stupid. Okay, society is stupid. If you don't believe me, go on any social media, anything, and find something that's even semi-serious about any subject. It doesn't have to be a subject you even agree with. Go to the comment section, and you're gonna lose faith in humanity.
No, or you come across some fucking gems. We talked about
no,
this.
but I mean, we've had those conversations, but now I'm getting all serious because it's fucking insane the stupidity.
Well, instead of taking
and they're both ways. There's the people that are like, well, God heals all, so just pray a lot.
Instead of taking Corey's advice,
take
take my advice. Don't go on social media. Go outside.
Right. And you know what? I try really hard to not watch the news and do that. But every once in a while, I'll look at something and whether it's really political or not, but there's some stuff that comes out there and you're like, oh, this is really interesting. And then you go like, this is why it's so popular. The comment section is just like, fuck. And I read it. There's so many times I want to respond. I never do because it's like, that's just adding to it. But it's like, I want to be like, there was actually one time, this is not a joke. I responded and said, your cornbread ain't done all the way in the middle, is it? I got like 5 likes on it, by the way. I meant to tell you that a while ago. And it made me feel better, but it was like, who the fuck? This guy's a fucking piece of shit over here sitting behind his keyboard, touching his wiener when he's looking at pictures of fucking Nancy
Corey and Jason.
What?
Full disclosure, I always type out a response, but I always delete it.
Oh, I've done that a lot.
It feels good to get it out at least. I mean, you know.
I did that. Yeah. So before we go, because I know we're up against the time that we try to keep. I have somebody told me something the other day that just inspired me. It actually made me jealous a little bit. So there's a friend of mine, his friend got a dog recently.
Kind of dog.
Male dog. Boy dog. I don't know what breed.
What brand?
I don't know what kind of brand of dog you got. I honestly don't know the breed because before I could even ask, because normally I would. I'd be like, oh, what kind? Before he said it. And because I found out why he was just volunteering this information. He's like, oh, hey, by the way, my neighbor got a dog. I was like, okay. All right. Like, what? And I was like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, male dog, boy dog. Again, like before, like this is all like real quick. He's like, yeah, named him Brandon. And I was like, oh, Jesus. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Dude, fucking jealous. It's awesome.
You should get your daughter a dog.
Because you could be at the goddamn dog park. Let's go, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Let's go. Brandon. Come on. Let's go, Brandon. Get in the truck, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. It's brilliant.
Dude, you gonna get your daughter a dog for Christmas now?
No. We decided we're gonna at least wait 1 more year at least. But we got her a bouncy house and stuff.
Oh,
she might be listening. Allie, if you're watching this podcast, first of all, get to bed. We got her a bouncy house. And a bunch of some other stuff, a lot of puzzle stuff. Man, I know everybody says their kid's smart. My daughter's putting together puzzles that she should not be able to. And I don't mean like we're helping her. She's figuring it out. And it's kind of cool.
Well, only children are usually pretty smart.
Yeah, well, we're trying to get her just like the mental, get her motor skills and thinking and all that working a lot more. And she's impressing us. It's pretty cool. But she loves puzzles, man. So we got her a bunch of other puzzles and things. But got her bounce guess.
You should probably get a paternity test too.
Well, yeah, it's not mine. It can't be. She can't be smart than mine.
As if.
It's a good thing she looks like her mom, because if she looked like me too, then she'd be fucked. Ugly babies.
Not ugly.
I know. If that was true, I wouldn't like just went with it. Yeah. Anyways, I got nothing else for now. There was something else I wanted to talk about, and I don't know what it was. So
Write it down.
Yeah, I should have.
Mrs. Corey fucking Christmas party, and then.
Well, I won't worry about that. I'll remember when I rewatch this tomorrow. When
something else.
Together. There's something else. I don't know. I'll probably remember when I go back.
Yeah, dude, I still don't remember what I thought of when I was walking the dog.
That you missed me.
Well, I talk to you all the time.
You know what? We'll talk off the air. We'll tell everybody goodbye. And
Au revoir.
well.
Adios.
Au revoir, everybody. And do not forget to wrap all your Christmas pants and then wear your Christmas wrappings. What? I don't know. Fuck him.
Yeah.